Merita Haas, leave University of KZN alone. Do not bring them into this mess. This is Merita Haas speaking. Now, you probably wonder, why will Merita Haas say that to General Mkhwanzi? Leave the University of KZN out of this, says Merita Haas. Well, there's a bit of an explanation, but I want you to understand this. So, Merita Haas has been saying things as quoted in the Madlanga Commission as well as the Parliamentary Portfolio Committee. Has been saying things about the political killing trust team, has been commenting about all of those things. So, it is only natural that people like Mkhwanzi Masemula would have said something about whatever she said. So it was expected, Vele, but what then Merita Haas is basically saying is that Mkhwanzi, you are misrepresenting fact. This is what she said. Merita Haas says General Mkhwanzi misrepresented her status. She is an honorary research fellow at University at University of KZN School of Law, conduct substantial independent research. She argues the task team was irregular and misuse of resources, question its head qualifications, calls for cases to be reviewed by judicial oversight body, including IPID. Haas says she's ready to answer all her claims. Note, she has emailed Mkhwanzi about police abuses since 2019 and wants the UKZN to be disassociated from her remarks. It's very interesting when Merita Haas says, leave the University of KZN out of this. You know, it's going to be difficult to say you run things independently. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be easier. I don't know how this is gonna be possible. I hear what Merita Haas is saying, but I just don't think that this is gonna be it's gonna be possible to disassociate General Mkhwanzi, Merita Haas from this, because even me, I thought she was working for the university. But thanks for the correction anyway. So let's go down a little bit with the article. But before we do so, let's start here. If you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To like the video, it is free of charge. You can also join. Click the join button. Become a member of this YouTube channel. You will pay from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also make use of the Super Thanks button. You can donate from as little as 20 Rand a month as we proceed. Okay, so now, as we proceed, Merita Haas, speaking about the political killing trust team, PKTT, we now know that Merita Haas spent much of her time talking about this political killing trust team and writing about the behavior of police in general. It's a known fact. With that being said, let's read this part. She says, I can confirm that I am prepared to answer all other allegations Mkhwanzi has made against me in his testimony to the Commission and Parliamentary Ad hoc Committee, Merita Haas says. However, I would like to point out that in stressing that he does not know me, the general seems to have forgotten the many emails I have addressed to him personally, and I have copied to his office, including about the abuse and the torture by police in the province since 2009. Now, there's one thing that one cannot deny when it comes to police: the abuse and the torture. It is something that generally, when it comes to the police in general, you really cannot disassociate police from such. It's quite disheartening that I stand here and I say that, because police bear a serious responsibility. With that being said, let's read what Merita Haas had to say here. It has come to my notice that while giving evidence to the Ad hoc Committee during week ended 10 October 2025, Provincial KZN SAPS Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanzi provided inaccurate information about my status as an academic. This letter serves to set the record straight, which I deem necessary because I find it completely unacceptable that he connected his personal insult to me to the University of KZN, by extension, misching its good name as a center, Merita Haas wrote. Wow. If I were a student of Merita Haas and she were a lecturer and she had made me pass certain qualification, I will begin asking myself if that qualification is credible. I remember Mkhwanzi saying those words. I remember Mkhwanzi saying those words. But on a serious note, the controversy or the fight between the two hasn't been lack of a better word. There has been a lot of things that Merita has said in private and in public. Oh, no, not in private, eh? Now I speak as if I know what she said in private. But in terms of the emails, and the likes of General Mkhwanzi, the likes of Fanema Semula, didn't have the opportunity to respond. Hey, but when they responded with ad hoc committee, you could see that whatever Merita has said, it angered them. Do you blame them? I want to ask you. Do you think that the words said by General Mkhwanzi were, probably do you deem them unprofessional? In fact, the question that I want to ask you is, in this battle, where do you stand? Are you still Mkhwanzi against, do you stand with Mkhwanzi against Merita Haas? Or against Merita Haas, you stand between the war between Merita Haas and Mkhwanzi, you stand with Merita Haas. And it's so tricky because when you think of police officers and the accusation of torture, it's actually something that I can say that I believe those accusations. Honestly, guys, something that I would say, I'll be like, I believe those allegations or accusations. But Merita Haas says, since retiring, I have continued with research activities, and as an honorary research fellow, my research includes that current collaboratives with members of Navy Pillay Research Group, which is based in the School of Law, has a specific focus on human rights. A major focus of this independent research, which started in 1980s, collaboration for many years with colleagues in the university-based yeah. But yeah, the long and short of this is that she's been doing a lot of this research with the university, and yeah. I don't think I need to get into the nitty-gritties of this. I'm just interested in you telling me whether or not you agree with everything here. Get into the comment section below. Tell me your thoughts and your opinion about this. I'll definitely see you guys on the next episode. But until that next episode, good people, please take care.